everyone, this is a free back again with another review. This is the Golden Spike playing cards. 3 different decks, all similar yet different. I'll start off with this one. This one is made by the USBC. The other 2 are made by Legends playing cards. This one, fairly simple. No embossing or anything like that. It's a fairly standard box. There's bicycle on top, Golden Spike playing cards on the bottom. And you see a train, an old locomotive, chugging along. And it does say 60 on the front of the locomotive, though it's hard to see. It says Golden Spike playing cards on one side and the other top. Some nice details. The bottom says produced by Fluent Inc. FluentInDesign.com. Check out the website for more of their playing cards. And then you got USPC trademark stuff, information. Back, you see the back design, which features the locomotives, and it says 18 and 69, which is, we'll get to that in a minute. And then it says Golden Spike on the seal. On the very top, it's a custom seal, it looks like a stamp, and it says Golden Spike on top, and then you see the locomotives and stars, 1869. And you'll see these cards have a dirty finish to them as well, dirty look. Not that kind of a dirty look. They look dirty. Inside all the decks you will find this ad card, which says completion of the first transcontinental railroad 1863 to 1869, which goes with the 1869 you see on the back of cards. And you see a guy, looks like he's working on the railroad. I'll be working on the railroad. Just had to do that. And it's actually reversible. Why, I really don't know, but it is. You can see the same thing upside down if you want to. Then you get another card that tells you all about your aces and court cards. Here's your back design. Very nice, elegant type back design. Well, you know, somewhat elegant, somewhat classic. It's really nice nonetheless. Then you get this for one joker. It says US in the 2 corners. And it says United States Playing Card Company, made in USA. And you see a guy on this pedal bicycle on the train track, and the other side is being held up by some kind of a pole riding along the other side of the train track. Pretty cool. The other joker is similar, except it has US in red. And you see 2 guys. I've seen this on TV before. It's this cart, and they move it by going lifting up and down like a seesaw. It's like a seesaw, and I guess that moves it almost maybe like a bicycle with a chain. I don't know exactly how it works, but it does. So that's pretty unique. These decks are inspired by obviously the American Railroad. The Ace of Spades says Golden Spike playing cards on top. The Ace of Spades on the bottom. A little bit unnecessary. I think we can tell what it is, but it's not bad. It's not a big deal. And you do see a bit of a spade pip in the background. A locomotive coming through it. 1863 to 1869, and it says produced by Fluent Inc. FluentInDesign.com on the very bottom. Very nice big indexes, although I wish the pip would have been a little bit bigger and the letter a little bit smaller to make them a little more similar, like to make them more equal in size, but not the end of the world. By the way, the suit, where is it? There it is. The Ace of Spades represents Steam Engine 119. Next one to the Ace of Hearts. This one represents the Iris. Sorry, they mixed up the orders here. Confuses me. This is the Steam Engine Jupiter coming through the heart pip. Now, the Ace of Clubs, that is the Iris. I guess it's Iris immigrants working on the railroad. And then you get, for the diamonds, Celestials, which I really don't understand the name. But he's got a stick of diamond that's about to blow up. He looks like he's really excited. Or maybe suicidal, I don't know. Then we get to the court cards. It's very nicely done. Each one representing a different figure from railroad history, I suppose. This one is Thomas Clark Durant. Next is Soiled Dove. Her name is Soiled Dove. What is she, a prostitute or something? I guess. I don't know. And then John, I apologize if he's not. That's just a weird name. Soiled Dove. Next is John S. Casement. Then we move on to the hearts. We got Leland Stanford. And then this must be his wife, or perhaps his mother. She looks pretty old. Jane Stanford. And Charles C. Crocker. Then we got the clubs. We got Brigham Young, Ruth Ann Dodds, and then her husband, Grenville M. Dodds. And then diamonds, you got Collis P. Huntington, and I apologize if I read the name incorrectly. And then you got Suzanne Squaw, Aboriginal woman, and Theodore D. Judah. Unfortunately, I'm familiar with absolutely none of these people because I did not learn anything about American railroads in school. But I'm sure they're important in their own respect. Number cards, pretty simple, but nice. Clean, well, dirty look, but they're clean, obviously. And that's that. You get the bicycle stock in Ericus and Finis. Looks really nice. When you fan them out, spread them out, obviously. And I like it. Let's look at the next one. This next one is the gold edition, printed by Legends playing cards. It says golden spike playing cards on top in gold foil, and there is embossing throughout, some embossing, mild embossing. And you see the exact same front, except you see more of the spade pip and everything, because there's no big bicycle logo. And again, it says 1863 to 1869, and it says gold edition on this golden ribbon on the bottom. It's very nice. And this one actually has a clean look to it, whereas the other one has a dirty look to it. Almost like this is the blue collar version and this is the white collar version, if you will. On the side it says golden spike playing cards, and same on the other. Top, the details again like the other one, and then the bottom same thing. Oh, and it says classic finish, printed in Taiwan by Legends Playing Card Company. And in the back is the same design as the other deck, except in golden colors. Seal, more or less the same, except it says 919 out of 1300 on it. It is numbered, and it's a different color, but it's more or less the same. Flap says gold edition. Some nice elegant details on it. Then we get to the cards. Inside you get the same ad card. Back design is in metallic gold ink. At least it appears to be. But it's the same thing as the other deck. Just that it's clean, not dirty, and it's got the metallic inks. And you get the same informational card as well. Jokers are a little bit different. It says Joker on top. It's got a GS in the corners instead of US because it's Global Spike and it's not the USB-C version. So it says GS instead of US. And it's got a locomotive and a whole bunch of people waiting to get on or getting off. And gold in the corners. This one, same thing, trains going the other direction, and it's got red in the corners. Ace of Spades, you'll see, is the same thing, except that it has gold indexes and gold colors, and it is metallic gold. All the aces are the same. I cannot tell if there's metallic inks on the red cards, unfortunately. And court cards are the same except for, again, gold indexes. And also there is a darker red as well for the hearts and diamonds. There is a darker red than the USB-C one, which looks a lot better. Number cards again, some metallic inks on the gold colored ones. Perhaps on the red ones I just can't really tell. But definitely for sure on the gold. And maybe it was just a gold. So this one you get the classic finish and a nice stock, similar to the bicycle one. Handles very nicely though, I like it. I love Legends playing card decks. And for some reason they always, well, often feel different than the expert playing card decks. I'm not sure why, but it is the way I feel. One more deck to look at is the black ink version. The front of the box, you see this nice embossed gold foil, lots of embossing on this gold foil symbol, which I think says GS. And you see a locomotive on there, a black foil, and it says black ink, limited edition as well. On one side, you get a GS symbol, more embossing, same on the other. And then the top, more gold foil and another GS symbol. And the bottom, same as the other deck, except in gold foil. The back is the same as the front, except that this is on the opposite side. And then you get the same seal as before, except it's black and gold, and it says this one is 530 out of 1500. There is more of these than there is these. 1300 of these, 1500 of these, and I'm guessing 2500 of these. I'm not 100% sure. On the flap, it says black ink, limited edition, in black foil. I'm not always a big fan of black foil on black cards because it's hard to see in the light, certain lighting situations, but it is what it is. Once again, you get the same ad card and the same informational card. You get the same jokers as the last deck. So the USB-C deck has its own jokers and the Legends decks have their own jokers. And the same aces, same metallic inks on the very least the gold cards. Same court cards as well. And you're probably starting to wonder what the hell is the difference. You can probably figure it out. But anyways, you get the same number cards as well. What is the difference? The backs. Highly detailed back, very nice. Completely different the other ones. Got a bit of a cross type thing going right through the middle. And it's got the GS symbol. It's a mirror image in a grayish color. Almost a silver color, black and silver, black and gray. Reminds me of an Ann Stokes deck, actually, when I look at that. But again, you get the same classic finish and same nice stock from Legends playing cards. So I compare these to the Heretics, and it's a much nicer stock. Anyway, it is borderless, however, as you can see, but that's a minor thing. These cards, if I was to rate them, finish, handling, stock, that sort of a thing, definitely give it a, I'll say a 4.5 out of 5. I really like the Legends decks, stock and finish, and the USB-C deck is also very nice. As far as style is concerned, I will give it, I'll give it 4.5 out of 5. They're very nice. I like them. Nice, simple, classic look to the faces. Very beautifully detailed court cards. The back designs are nice, beautifully detailed. A lot of effort went into these cards, and I like them. So 4.5 for the style out of 5. And then, as far as usability is concerned, I will give it a 4 out of 5. It's very usable. Number cards are very familiar looking. Nice big pips and indexes make them very easy to read for cards, for playing cards and Magic. And the court cards, while having different figures, again with the indexes, and the pips and everything makes it easy to recognize what it is. Only the ace is a little bit hard to distinguish from one another, but nothing major. So overall, I will give these decks a 4 out of 5. Out of 5. Pretty good deal. My only complaint with this is that this original bicycle deck has been available for months now from different shops online, and I only just got them recently because these two decks took forever to get delivered from Legends in Taiwan to the US. Part of it is delays in getting the cards produced and issues, and part of it was delays at the port in the US, dealing with a lot of strikes out on the West Coast apparently. So there was all sorts of delays, and a little bit unnecessary. The biggest thing they could have done to avoid all this is produce this with Legends playing cards as well, and then it would have been better because you wouldn't be having to deal with two different card companies with two different delivery dates, and then shipping out these ones and then waiting for these ones, then to ship them out, and just a bit of a hassle for everyone involved. And I've seen the same problem with a couple other projects, and it would just, my recommendation to creators is go with one card company if USBC can't do it because you want only 1,000 or 1,500. Hell with USBC, go with Legends or Expert Point Card Company and screw USBC. Their loss. Our gain. And that way you get all the cards delivered at exactly the same time. Anyways, that is my review on the Golden Spike playing cards. Just that minor criticism. The rest is pretty good. I like it. Definitely check it out. fluentindesign.com. I will see you next time. And very nice job by Jody Eklund. See ya.